Previous day's low. All right, so the market is about to open in 2 minutes. Let's look at the pre-market. So Asia's session has stayed in a range. It went down and retested what looks like Friday's close price, and then the London session pushed off of it, but it kept rejecting yesterday's point of control. And so we are now back to Asia's session's lows. We have retested that pre-market, swept the lows, and now we're testing that again. Still below. We are still below POC as of the U.S. pre-market. What I will be looking for this morning would be a sweep below pre-market lows and then an immediate reversal to the upside. I like to see that manipulation. Okay, so the market is open right now. We're pushing higher up the open. So we rejected PDL on, we're rejecting PDL on NASDAQ, QQQ. So, okay, so immediate rejection of value area low. We're attempting to push lower. Okay, so we have tested pre-market lows, and we're now POC has shifted to 65.90-ish area. I'm gonna try to get in here early.
Order submitted.
I like how the point of control has shifted after we tried to take the pre-market lows. Okay, so we're now trying to get out of the value area high. Again, the point of control is at 65.89-ish. This is where my stop loss is. Okay, so we have aggressive buying trying to push through the lower deviation band. Don't want to see strong rejections of this level here. That's a PDL on QQQ. I think we can hold that.
Order submitted.
I added to my position. I'm moving my stop loss a little higher. Okay, that's a rejection of PDL on NASDAQ. SPY wants to continue to go higher. Point of control has shifted again, where it's moving up. Sellers might try to take control here. I'm going to keep my stop loss tight. I like the speed of the tape of the candles. They're moving fast with aggressive buyers present. And then also I can see delta keeps climbing. Here's value area high. I'm gonna it's a little late for me, a little slow. I was gonna try to potentially take some profits here, because we're back in the value area, back at the yeah, there you go, back at the PDL. Nasdaq is rejecting PDL. I like the hold of POC. I retest the value area low. I am gonna draw my 5-minute orb. That's the orb right here, so we keep rejecting. Lower deviation band. 66. gonna have to try this short play here. So we're back at the pre-market lows and low of the day. Nasdaq has already broke the low of the day after rejecting PDL twice. So Delta has completely reversed and it's negative right now. All right, so here's the test of the pre-market low. Rejection. Okay, so we're continuing to sell off. I wish I had an entry here. All right, so we filled the gap. Interesting. So Nasdaq has filled the gap. Look at this reversal. I wonder if this will be the manipulation that we needed to sweep below pre-market lows. Let's wait and see. I feel like that might be it. I think the Nasdaq had to fill the gap. Let's see if this next candle holds here. We're still in a downtrend. This could be just a break and retest. All right, I might have to continue with the trend and the orb. Let's see. Let's wait for this candle. Cannot close above S2. Yeah, well, look at that. I like that for a reversal. Not quite ready yet. Okay, this, well, we continue to reject. These pop and fades are not confirming a reversal yet.
Order submitted.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get in on this candle. We still have to be mindful of the lower deviation band. We might see a strong rejection here, or at least a pullback to retest the lows. Yeah, that was a deeper pullback that we're getting. We may still continue to go lower. Let's just wait and see here. That's a good push so far. But if that rejection happens here and we see aggressive selling, we're just gonna continue to distribute lower. It was just a deeper pullback to the deviation band.
Order
Yep.
filled. Order submitted.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to continue with the trend here. QQQ is definitely leading the market. There is a level here at 50, 57.77-ish. That used to be a point of control from way back. So we're struggling to break through that level right now. Yeah, that level is holding. So that point of control is from way back. Is it September? September last year? Yeah, look at this. Crazy candle. Let's hope we continue to reject. Nope. Come on. Reject that low. It's not looking so juicy to the downside anymore. It's got Nasdaq has a double bottom. I don't like that attempt to make a higher low here. I think it's gonna happen. Okay. I don't like this structure right here. It's building up. Come on, don't make that higher low. That's ridiculous. Mm-hmm.
Order filled.
Yeah, that was nuts. Very interested to see how we continue to react to this level. Well, here's that push and we're back inside. Now we're retesting the lower deviation band. The point of control has shifted. Gonna see if I can get an entry here. Let me see a lower contract size. We are still rejecting value area high. However, I can see the point of control being at 65.82-ish. I have a feeling we're just going to push higher after this retest here. Yeah, we're holding the lows. Yep, look at that hold. Mm-hmm.
Order submitted.
Did I get filled?
Order submitted.
I think I got filled now on all the accounts. We still haven't broken the lower deviation band. Like to see more aggressive buying step in. All right. Alright, a lot of selling just got absorbed. Or actually, we triggered stop losses. I like the Ritas. I'm happy it didn't take me out here on that pullback. God damn. Trying to trail my stop closely here is just because I don't necessarily trust a Nasdaq. Okay, I like that a hold and a break. Now we're retesting 6600 psychological level, a round number. My goal would be to at least retest PDL on SPY. Right, I'm trailing right here.
Order filled.
I just need to secure more profits. I don't like how everything is really trading. Back above point of control. We're making a lower high on a 5-minute. A pretty strong pullback to lower deviation band and a reclaim. All right, so we're continuing to try to move back up. Looks like SPY needs to retest PDL at 654. Okay, here's that push higher. It's a nice little push through the highs. Okay, we broke the highs. Retesting S1. And we're gonna hit PDL and we've got 70 more cents. Here's view up on ES. Okay, we broke the highs with value. We're now retesting the orb. Let's see what kind of pullback we get here. All right, so the 1 minute held orb. I mean, SPY is making new highs and NASDAQ is still in the middle of the opening print. I mean, I see a push higher for sure. Especially that we retested POC and value area and trying to move away from it after manipulating below pre-market lows. All right, let's give this a try here after the hold of orb. Come on. Don't be shy here. Come on, let's go PDL and then maybe a gap fill to the upside. Come on.
Order filled.
What order filled? Oh, the other accounts. Gotcha. No, do not pull back. Come on. So the buyers above VWAP got trapped. Come on, hold that level. I hate that pullback here. This might take me out.
Order filled.
I was gonna say this was gonna try to take me out. They're still attempting to hold the orb. There is a lot here on SPY at that level. It might just need time. Testing a value area high. We're finding support there. All right, well, that was a strong bounce of the POC. We're trying to get out of the value area. I'm gonna have to wait here a little bit until we get out of the orb. Here's an attempt to hold the value area low, still underneath point of control. This might be a sideways action for a while. Well, let's hope it's not. All right, so here's another attempt to hold the POC. I mean, I do like the holds, for sure. Higher lows. The problem that I do have is that we had this swing low, swing high out of the orb zone and no continuation. Okay, so we're continuing to hold POC and just we're right under value area high. So we're squeezed between POC and value area high. We need to get out of this zone, which we're trying to do right now. All right, register. Okay, I'm still liking the holds. Still nothing. Yeah, so this was my worry that it's just going to continue sideways, staying balanced. All right, so let's look at this push of the POC. All right. Well, SPY is looking good, having all these wicks. Definitely finds a support at the value area low. But at the same time, we keep rejecting value area high, so staying balanced. And then Nasdaq is looking completely different. Never made a higher high on the 5-minute, made a lower high. So there's a discrepancy between those two. All right, so we now see a break from the orb. So we're breaking out, touching the VWAP. Let's wait for a pullback here to the top of the orb. Okay, quick, that was a really quick hold and attempt to push higher. So far S1 is holding, it's rejecting actually. I think this might be an opportunity to get in here. And try the PDL on SPY. Alright, so the VWAP isn't really rejecting that hard. Let's wait and see. It looks like we're trying to give that another push. Another retest, so 605. Orb high, and then the 6610 is it's not an easy level to break. It seems like it's another POC from way back from last year's. 6612. Yeah, look at this immediate pullback, man. Back at the POC. Back inside the value area. Alright. Okay, so we can see a lot of aggressive selling that just came in at 6,650. I want to see who wins this battle here. If all these sellers get absorbed, we actually push higher, just like we're doing now. I think there's a continuation and move to the upside. Tesla's at PDH, Nvidia is weak. That's why Nasdaq is staying weak. Apple is strong. Let's see. Okay, so Microsoft weak, selling off. Meta is also weak. AMD, not great. Financials pretty strong. Walmart really soaring higher. Wow. Costco. Okay, so retail is okay. But tech stocks are not doing great. Okay, here's more aggressive buying that just came in, right? So the sellers got absorbed. Buying just stepped in here. Okay, so we're still retesting. 6604 is where we saw large buying. But what does that mean? We'll see. Okay. Gonna try to get in here after the aggressive buying came in. So the sellers did not push us lower. The buying came in here. I need to get in and try. We still have this 6610, 6612 level. That's a pain in the butt. But I'm just hoping that all this buying will be able to close above that, and we will go for the PDL on SPY. Come on, let's try to get this higher. Maybe the PDL will break through the PDL on SPY and actually go for the gap fill, which has another $1.50, almost $2 until the gap fill. Here's this S1 pivot point. Well, Nasdaq is literally just going sideways, not going anywhere. SPY is trying. We need to find the push of this S1 pivot point. We're now just got above the VWAP on the S. Alright, some more buying. Immediate pullback. Let's see if we can reward these buyers and find higher prices. No. Nothing yet. Nothing here. What a horrible rejection. Come on. It will tag me. It's too close.
Order filled.
Yeah, I mean, some days the market is just teaching you, man, all the lessons. I mean, look at this. We're back to POC. So now we have a double tap. Double tap on SPY. We continue to hold the POC. Like right here is probably going to be another hold. A lot more selling came in at 66.01. So all this buying got trapped now, and then we got more selling step in. Yet we're going to hold POC. And look at this buying. Truly is a struggle here. It's very, very tempting to take a trade. Um, of the hold of POC, and $66.03 is another aggressive order. All right, well, now we see this aggressive push higher of the buyers at 66.03. Yet again, we're hitting the VWAP and pivot point S1. Ideally, to take another trade, I would really want to see a breakthrough S1, break through the 66.10.12 area, and then a pullback to it, back to that level for a retest. And that would be an entry long. But I don't know if it's going to give us that pullback. We've been trying to break this area for a while. We're creeping in. It's possible it will just go through it and hit its, resistance level. It's very weird because the PDL is not that far away, and PDL on SPY. Nasdaq is just moving sideways. Yeah, well, then let's look at that. All right, well, here's the break with aggressive buying. But the aggressive buying is on the top wick. So these buyers are not getting rewarded immediately. Let's see if this next candle will hold as one. Well, we're about to hit PDL on SPY. I'm not sure what's going to happen there. It might be a quick trap. I'm going to wait and see. ES looks like it wants to go higher after we had the swing low. We broke the pre-market lows, found liquidity, pushed back up higher. We're now above POC, holding the POC level. It really looks higher. Alright, so we're pulled back to VWAP, held the VWAP. We're above S1. This is what's frustrating about trading the market in the past. I'm going to say week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. A lot of the moves are made after hours, and then we chop around during the day. We might make one move, and then we stay. And then we stay in the sideways. Alright, so SPY has attempted to break above PDL. It was very close. Maybe about 30 cents away. Today is like an insight day, but we're inside, not yesterday's, but we're inside Friday's. Look at this break through the PDL. And this might be just a push to grab liquidity. Well, let's wait and see. Can we actually hold? Or is this gonna retest PDL and then pull back? Okay, so S1 pivot point is trying to hold. Yeah, I see. I see a struggle here. I think the PDL was the point where we grinded higher. And might see a distribution to the downside here again. 5 minute is choppy. I mean, the 1 minute is even worse. So we're back in the value area. Back to POC. Here's the POC being retested. I'm gonna probably sell one contract here. It's a 66 back above. Alright, so point of control holding. But we're stuck in their value area high. Yeah, I'm gonna have a. Let me see where the VWAP is here. VWAP. We're sitting on VWAP here on SPY. Yeah, exactly. We're inside this channel. VWAP continues to hold. Look at this. Isn't this crazy? Isn't that nuts? This is the market that we trade today. It's not the craziest shit ever. How does one trade this? It really is nuts. Alright, so SPY is now trying to hold PDL. Nasdaq is below it, back below PDL. SPY above PDL. I mean, how do you trade this, man? At this point, it's crazy. I mean, the momentum might be there, but it's a big 5-minute candle. Try to get a pullback. So you almost have to catch this momentum here. Man, it's so... Fill the gap on SPY. Nasdaq below PDL. SPY is deciding what to do here. It looks like it's, well, I don't know. It's attempting to hold PDL. All right, so PDL held, right? So break and retest of PDL. It's attempting to hold it. I mean, and I'm gonna try. I mean, this is just one contract. I'm gonna add more. This is, I'm buying into, man, London's London's rejection pivot point. That's also where this is the opening print on Asia session. We've got is that 200? Yeah, I think that's, I've got 200 SMA right above. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not excited about anything. I mean, we are trying to escape the upper deviation band.
Order filled.
Yeah, there's that little stop on one contract. Yeah, this is really crazy. Massive rejection, just an engulfing candle lower, right? Look at this sell-off. So we're back underneath the PDL. POC wants to hold. What a shit show. Ridiculous. PDL is still holding. I don't want to get caught up in this mess. Oh my god. And then QQQ is still below PDL, and SPY is above it. All right, I'm gonna end my stream. I'm not gonna be trading today. This just seems ridiculous. I'll see you tomorrow.